Good afternoon. This is Craig again. Be putting some pole beans out in the garden today. Unfortunately, only half of what I originally planted grew. I'm going to plant them over here in this bed. It's got a slightly larger than a 2 by 4 foot section to put them in. I'm going to use some homemade tomato cages as the trellis system. There's the homemade trellises for the tomatoes, but I'm not using them right now, so good place to put the beans. I think I'm going to plant some beets right along the edge here on this side of the trellis. Pole beans are planted and watered in well, and also right along this front edge here I've got some beets planted. I also managed to plant some basil. I know they're not quite 18 inches apart, but this is what room I had for them, so that's what it is. There was one pot that I bought, and there were 4 plants in that. I managed to keep part of the root ball on all of the plants, except this third one over here on my right is actually 2 plants, but they are so close together I couldn't separate them without totally exposing the roots. So I just planted them together. I still have a whole bunch of plants that I've got no room for right now. 3 strawberry plants, tomato plant, pepper plants. I've got 2 zucchini plants in one container that I should be able to separate, and 5 cucumber plants in one container, in which I may not be successful in getting all of them to survive once I transplant them. I got the zucchini separated into 2 pots, and the cucumbers separated into separate pots. I was moving the tomato plant when the clay pot just broke apart on me. So I've got to transplant this one now. Looks like the root ball is pretty much intact, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Update on the broccoli, it's doing really well. Still, there's more broccoli than I can eat, and I like broccoli. Planted too much. Got a small bed of carrots here. Never really had much luck with carrots, but you know, hope springs eternal. Hopefully I got them in early enough this year that I'll get a decent crop. These broccoli plants from last year that I didn't think were doing that much, well, they're doing a little bit. I never did get them out of the ground. The spinach that I transplanted from the grocery store spinach, 1 of the 3 survived, so that's not too bad. Got my first potato flower for the season. So hopefully these potatoes will be doing better than the previous harvest. And the pea plants over here are doing fine. Won't be long, they'll be producing peas. If it doesn't get too hot, it's supposed to be up in the 80s tomorrow. We had unseasonably cool weather for a while. Now we're having unseasonably warm weather. And we're supposed to get rains. So we'll see. Anyway, that's all for now. Y'all take care, and bye.